Hello again. This is part 9 of the Amateur and CB Radio Sounds. I will be playing 4 recordings of different microphones, 3 of them Shure microphones and 1 of them an Electro Voice. None of these microphones are commercially available anymore. However, one of them, the Shure Model 444, is probably the easiest to get. So without any further delay and no more rain on the plains, let's get started. This is the Shure Model 444, a dynamic high-impedance microphone. It was manufactured from 1964 to 1988. The documentation from Shure states that it was made as a communications microphone. I would imagine that there are probably tens of thousands of these microphones that are still available. I have seen the prices anywhere from $30 to $200. The microphone has a push-to-talk button that can be locked. It also has a Vox switch on the bottom of the microphone, and the neck of the microphone can be raised or lowered to the height desired. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plains. The Shure 444 microphone. End of recording. This is the Shure Model 522, a very close relative to the Shure 444. Just a few differences. The frequency response is slightly different. However, on a radio, I doubt if that would even be noticeable at all. Also, it does not have a Vox switch on the bottom, but this can be accomplished by locking the push-to-talk button. And it is switchable to low or high impedance. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plains. Shure Model 522. End of recording. This is the Electro Voice US 622L dynamic low impedance noise canceling desktop microphone. It is solid black except for the grill, which is silver. It does have a very small push-to-talk button, which I don't really like, but you can set it for Vox and you won't have to fool with it. Anyway, the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plains. Electro Voice US 622L dynamic microphone. End of recording. One of the microphones I found that had been missing for a while, or not missing but hidden, it's probably the best mobile microphone I have ever had. I'd forgotten about this. This is the Shure 527B. It sounds better than any other mobile mic I have. The cord is much better than any other mic I have, mobile mic. And it's heavy duty. I think you could drive over it with a car and it would survive. I don't know. But I really like this microphone. The thumb switch for push to talk is not flimsy, not small, fits perfectly, has a good solid feel. As I said, this is probably the best mobile microphone that I have ever been associated with. The Shure 527B. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plains.